2022 is a big year for sports.
The 2022 FIFA World Cup is Qatar.
Qatar will host the FIFA Men's World Cup, arguably the most exciting tournament in sport. Matches will be broadcast all around the globe. Fans will delight in the countries battling it out for the Cup of Life. It is the first time it will be played in the winter months. But alongside all the excitement and millions of dollars and billions of fans planning to tune in, the host country has been called out for sportswashing. Sportswashing is a term to describe when countries that have deplorable human rights records or unjust social policies use sports to clean their reputation. They use the mega events as a type of shield from criticism and strategically shine a light on things less damaging to their stature. Sportswashing is not new, and the World Cup in Qatar is not the first incident. The earliest example of sportswashing was in 1936 at the Olympic Summer Games in Berlin, Germany. The 1936 Berlin Games are commonly known as the Nazi Olympics. Adolf Hitler thought it would be a great idea to host the Olympics and also flaunt his horrific political ideology and anti-Semitic propaganda. Hitler did remove the signs banning Jews from public places to come across as less hostile, but ensured the practices were maintained. Some in sports media praised the mega event for bringing Germany back into the fold of the global community through sports competition. Nowadays, sportswashing can almost be compared to an extravagant PR move, with the amount of money used to hide the ills and masquerade brutal regimes as lovers of sport and fairness. Fortunately, human rights organizations and some media are not letting problematic places and people off the hook so quickly. Leading up to the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver, Indigenous activists called out the city for its mass gentrification and displacement of residents from Vancouver's east side. Other events of notable sportswashing are the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, when Russia had effectively banned any LGBTIQ rights and threatened communities. But advocates found a way to ensure their safety and make sure that this type of discrimination that is diametrically opposed to Olympic charters of freedom would not affect or harm athletes. Ahead of the 2014 World Cup in Brazil, certain areas of Rio de Janeiro were militarized in an attempt to clean up the city. Brazilians protested en masse against the money being spent on the World Cup and the Olympics. Should governments and ruling regimes that do not care about the well-being of their citizens be able to boast about hosting a giant sporting event? As Qatar approaches, The Guardian reported that more than 6,500 men, predominantly from South Asia, will have died building stadiums for World Cup events. There is a concern for LGBTIQ communities, as being gay can result in up to 7 years in prison. While the pomp and glamour of the World Cup are rolled out, the tournament is nothing without the people who love the beautiful game. And if the safety of athletes, fans, coaches is not guaranteed, the only victories will be of the wealthy people whose pockets are being lined with profits.